Look, y'all, it's Saturday, y'all. Saturday morning over here in Cali. You feel me? Other places it's Saturday afternoon. Look, when I do Saturday shows, bro, I don't do serious shows. Okay, so if y'all want to be over here and watch somebody all serious and like all that shit, no, that ain't happening. Okay, we clowning. You feel me? That we about to have the jokes fly. You feel me? We gonna learn. But I'm telling y'all right now, when I do Saturday shows, no, no, don't be serious. You feel me? I mean, the topics, you feel me, are serious because we got our good brother Afroman, and I got a clip from our other good brother Dewan B. You feel me? And Afroman is saying, "Yo, California, man, one of the most racist places in America." And I know some of y'all gonna be shocked. I mean, oh my God, not California. Uh, yeah, yeah. The liberal blue. You feel me? Racist as hell. That's why I would be trying to tell you, peons. And I'm talking about the people in the hating side of my audience, not the fam side. Y'all are lovely. We about to have a great time today. I be trying to tell y'all that man, both sides is racist, hunky, bigoted. You feel me? Like our good brother Melrose Radio, aka Melrose Mike, said at the NAN network. You feel me? To the person right here wearing a 1952 conch, Al Sharpton. So we're gonna read this article because he says 3 major threats to black voters. I thought you was one of them. And then we're gonna go over here, listen to our good brother Afroman talk about how he had to get out of California because that ish was hella racist. You feel me? And we know how it is. You know what I mean? They use tactics like gentrification. You feel me? Economically shut us out, all types of shit. All right? But before I show Joe Biden, man, I was gonna call him decrepit Biden. Well, I guess I did already. Decrepit Biden, man, you got this patch right here. You feel some of y'all gotta play it, y'all. Gotta play it. I know some of y'all gonna be like on some conspiracy theory shit. Y'all see the spot where he balled in that? Y'all, some of y'all I'm already knowing. Y'all gonna be like, hey, man, that's where a certain thing of the hats that are small go at. Certain people get certain money from a certain organization. Oh shit. But then we gonna listen to this clip right here. But first, I gotta show y'all, and this woman got to win the hater award of the damn century, F the year. Man, oh man. Man, white folks, man, y'all are goddamn insane. You feel me? Actually, at this point, a lot of motherfuckers insane. Goodness gracious. Anyway, revenge attack. Bride's white wedding dress. Can y'all see this? Let me make this bigger. All right. Oh, now that make it look ugly as hell. Okay, that's the biggest I could do it, right? Bride's white wedding dress is covered in black paint moments before she walked down the aisle in revenge attack by sister-in-law. Look at this, y'all. Look at she happy as she could be. This is sister-in-law if y'all didn't know. This is the bride that look like she transforming into man, what the fuck is that thing that used to whoop Spider-Man's ass? The black gooey thing. I can't think of his name. Was it name thing? Oh man, y'all put in the chat. Y'all help me out. What was the black thing that used to whoop Spider-Man's ass? Is it called the Thing? But anyway, she looked like she transforming into it. All that damn oil or black paint. Damn. Diabolical, man. Diabolical. Shit. I could take the red pill right now and take a jab at feminism, but I won't. It's enough niggas doing that already. We gonna play this clip right here from Joe Biden. And look at Joe Biden right here. He just says, hey, this dude looks like Obama. Well, let's see for ourselves. Oh, hold on. Let me put the sound on so y'all can hear it. All right.
And by the way, I always want to turn around to one guy and say, Barack, what are you doing? Come here. Come here.
What's good, Daryl? Daryl in the building. What's good, bro?
I feel like he should be standing right next to you.
He's saying this guy look like Barack Obama. What? They won't tell you directly they from that Triple K clan, but they most indirectly will. Damn. Hey, we all look alike, huh?
He's on the left. Hey, you try to look at Barack?
He might got the Barack hairline. That hairline is atrocious, bro. This nigga got super good hairline.
Well, you know, I tried.
Look at his old ass, all that teeth. Hey, and Daryl, it's a Saturday show. That means no holds bars, bro. That means say what you say in the chat, bro. We clowning today. And we starting out with the crypt keeper himself. Joe Biden. God damn. Hey, like, look at this black man right here. Look like Obama. This nigga don't look like Obama? God damn. They might got the same skin complexion, but that's about it. They got the same skin tone. Other than that, this nigga facial features don't look nothing like Obama. God damn. Anyway, we passed the 5-minute mark, y'all, which is means I'm about to cut Twitch and Twitter out. You know, after the 5-minute mark, we solely only live stream on YouTube. So if you want to come over right now, come over to YouTube, Kamal Johnson. That's all you got to type in. Kamal Johnson. All right. But before we do that, let me talk to my fan sector, the audience, real quick. My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code. You feel me? And tiny minuscule allies that we do have. Loudly and proudly, goddamn it, I better hear it through the computer screen. I better hear it through the computer screen. Hating sector, my audience. I'm reading y'all stink ass comments today. Y'all are goddamn pathetic. From the suspected white supremacists to the bootlicking Sambos to the tethers that don't know no goddamn better. They still sad about being called an African booty scratcher in 2nd grade. Y'all all get EAD, and I'm reading your comments today, man. Y'all sounded very asinine in the comments, and we about to put y'all on blast. Anyway, if you watching on Twitch or Twitter, our time has come to an end. Come over to YouTube, Kamal Johnson. That's all you gotta type in. Kamal Johnson, and bam, I'll pop right up. All right, we out of here, y'all. If you're watching on Twitch, or if you're watching on Twitter, come over to YouTube. All right. Now we're gonna hop right into it. First thing first, we're gonna get into the Slytherin snake himself, Al Sharpton. We're gonna talk about him first, and he said there's 3 major threats when it comes to black voters. Said it's 3 major threats. So we're gonna read on what he gotta say. You feel me? It's probably gonna be some bull jive. Because it's also the root. So we know how they get. All right. But let's hop right into this. And this is by Phoenix S. Haley. Okay. Man, I never thought I'd say this. You feel me? But I wish this nigga Al Sharpton never lost weight. You feel me? Because fat Al Sharpton, man, he was kind of variety. Ozempic Al Sharpton, man, y'all, once y'all niggas get skinny, man, goddamn. See, I'm an advocate about like losing weight and being all healthy for yourself and shit like that. You feel me? And as y'all can see, you know, I'm pretty skinny. I can't gain weight worth a damn, even if I tried. You feel me? But it's just something about when these niggas get skinny, man. Fat niggas, when y'all get skinny, man, y'all start like, not all y'all, but y'all shooting at a high percentage where y'all start cooning. You feel me? Y'all start sandboing it up as soon as y'all get skinny. Y'all be like, I can see my dick. Oh, I gotta start cooning. Like, god damn. I can see my feet again. I got to start sandboing. Man. You feel me? But shout out to my fat bruhs and the skinny bruhs that's on code. Man, fat Al Sharpton, man, he was on code, man. This skinny bastard that looked like he would have been in the Slytherin tribe. God damn. Mr. Agent himself. All right. Let me see this. This is big enough for y'all. Can y'all see this? Yeah, it's 200. All right. Midterm elections are right around the corner. And while many Americans might be indifferent about voting, you can say that again. God damn. The Republicans ain't no better at this point. Donald Trump lying every other speech. Even though the stock market boomed this week. Oh my God, I was so sad. I missed out on it, y'all. I missed out on the rally. God damn. Man, the stock market went in a fucking frenzy. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, MAGA imploding. He called it, Donald Trump called his flunkies from Marjorie Taylor Greene to Tucker Carlson to sons of bitches. You feel me? All the MAGAs going insane. Damn, the Democrats, they imploding. We exposing they shilling and they butter biscuit brigading. You feel me? So you can say, yeah, a lot of us is indifferent for sure. Now, the reason why it's Black Americans is indifferent, because we ask for tangibles and y'all keep passing bills that ain't worth a damn. Shout out to the Water God TV, man, for bringing that out. Yeah, man, they passing a lot of bills that ain't worth a damn. But when it comes to our reparation bills, y'all go cold. Y'all do some old 18 goddamn covert mission to stop our ish. You saw what y'all did in California. From the Black Kunkus to Gavin, the third person I mentioned that wear a conk ass Newsom. God damn. Gavin was like, hey, just put this bill on my table, and then I'm gonna act like some of my juice grease got in my eye. So I had to go to the bathroom and the time ran out. So I can't pass these bills. Just do it that way. All right. And don't put the funding for the Freedmen reparations bill. Don't put that on the table, goddammit. I'm trying to run for president in 2028. All right? Put that apology bill on there, man. We gonna act like we gonna want to sign it. We ain't gonna sign it. Man, I'm telling y'all. You feel me? But let's read some more of this. For Black Americans, the stakes are much higher. Since President Donald Trump returned to office, anti-DEI initiatives and attacks to the civil rights era Man, just say who it really is. It's Ed Bloom. Another mother effer that looked like a snake. He looked like if one of them long nose ass birds had intercourse with a snake. That's what Ed Bloom looked like. All right. He one of the goddamn cronies leading the charge, using affirmative action laws against us. Anyway, anti-DEI initiatives and attacks of the civil rights era laws have had Black Americans on edge. Now, Reverend Al Sharpton is laying out everything. Hey, y'all, let me point this out for y'all real quick. See, us, even when us Black Americans, like, I'll say most of us, because it do be some Black Americans out there that be, goddamn, y'all have no coof. Y'all have no, like respect for shit. You feel me? But for most of us, y'all see how I'm still calling the nigga Reverend Al Sharpton? Now, I might still be clowning brother and all that, but, you know, we still show a level of respect. Okay? Now, back to bro that's wearing a comp from 1953, Al Sharpton, the Reverend, is laying out everything folks should keep on their minds before hitting the voting booth. All right? As the founder and president of the National Action Network, Sharpton met with several politicians, thinkers, and church leaders for the non-annual convention last week. This year's theme was straightening out tricks in 2026. All right. And as Sharpton explained to The Root, there are three main issues impacting Black Americans. I think the serious threat of whether the Supreme Court could come back and rule that race should be taken out as a consideration in Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act would kill the Voting Rights Act. The Reverend said, "We previously told you the Supreme Court is set to rule on whether Trump's attempt to axe parts of the historic legislation disobeys the Constitution. That will mean they can draw any district lines, and if it's unfair to Blacks, which was the reason you had the Voting Rights Act in the first place." Do that Voting Rights Act really like work though? Every other fucking midterm, y'all redrawing the lines from Democrats to Republicans. It's just whoever the head honcho in the House at the time is redrawing more of the lines. Like, come on, man. Y'all, this Voting Act stuff, I don't know, man. And at this point, look it, all programs should be lineage based. I'm through with that race based shit, man. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to a program that's supposed to be for us Black Americans, a motherfucker named Sean Ugulakli ends up winning the shit because of race. And yes, I said the name Sean Ugulakli because y'all know. Come on now. What? You already know. So lineage based. At this point, that's how every other program getting passed. Lineage based. It's for us, foundational Black Americans. We can make it happen. They do it with the for other ethnic groups. They do. This means Black folks in concentrated urban areas could have the same or even less representation compared to sparse areas. All right. The issue becomes glaring after realizing fewer voting rights protection equals an unfair congressional balance, similar to what civil rights leaders like Sharpton fought against in the 60s. They have the numbers to do what they want, Sharpton said, referring to the GOP, and we lose an estimate 30 seats of Black caucus. I'm saying we might need to get they asses out of there. The Black caucus ain't doing nothing for us. At least for Black Americans that want tangibles. Now, for the Black Americans and the you feel me, the anchor babies and all that shit, you feel me, they getting chipped up. They getting butter biscuit out. For real. They get a bunch of symbolic shit. And then when it comes to the programs, from grants, all that other shit, right? Hey, I'm just saying, when it comes to us Black Americans getting these grants and stuff like that, is very, very sparse. Especially when it's like programs that's supposed to be meant for us Black folks out here in the States. We don't really be winning them shits. I don't want to hear that shit that, well, y'all never even be employing, man. Shut that bullshit up. Or the tether, you niggas don't apply. You don't apply yourself. You don't work hard. Nigga, just how like you don't work hard to build up your, you know what, we already know. Anyway, this all comes as Trump administration. Okay, let's read back here. An estimated 30 seats of the Black Caucus, which is cutting us in half and ending a lot of our influence. That's one trick. Hold on. Because I remember Al Sharpton really said when our brother Melrose Mike, when he said what he said, and Al Sharpton was like, well, we got to get the people in the seats that would have to get y'all reparations. Keyword, he said, y'all. That's y'all. What you mean? Y'all in the seats. The Black Caucus. Y'all in the seats. And my thing is, well, you saying you got influence? Either you got influence or you don't. What is it? God damn, this double talking jive shit. Anyway, let's read some more. This all comes as Trump administration continues to push Republicans nationwide to withdraw district lines in favor of the GOP. Man, this is horse shit. All parties redraw lines, you feel me? It don't matter. This is a nothing burger. But as Sharpton explained, the administration's attack on Black voters doesn't just stop there. The other trick is that they are using this DEI cancellation. Man, real talk, like, you feel me? The percentage of Black Americans that DEI is fucking hurt is very minuscule. Because we wasn't even really benefiting from the DEI shit collectively like that. Keyword, collectively. Okay? Not no goddamn individual, anecdotal answer. No, collectively, man. DEI didn't really help us, yo. All right. Anyway, signed an executive order banning DEI, while he argued diversity efforts are reverse discrimination. Now that's fucking stupid. Told y'all Trump be talking out his ass too. He just more entertaining when he do it. Several leaders like Sharpton have called him out. No, it is answering discrimination, he told us. The only reason you need DEI is because there weren't diverse. The concept of DEI isn't new, but the term grew legs after the killing of several Black Americans, named Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. Also, Sharpton delivered a eulogy for in 2020. The racial reckoning sent off shock waves for corporations to finally give Black consumers. See, consumers. They want us to be consumers, y'all. And businesses. Man, I'm telling y'all, I bet you it was a small percentage. When it comes to the businesses, small percentage. When it comes to this consumer shit, us spending our Black dollar, they like, come on in, nigga. Yeah, spending Black dollars. Oh, yeah, come on in. No, we need to, if we could withhold our dollar, you feel me? And why I'm saying that is because, like, I live in California. That shit's fucking virtually impossible to try to keep the dollar within our ecosystem. But if you can, man, do it, man. If you live in one of these predominantly Black American states, you feel me? Man, do the shit, bro. I'm telling you. All right. Hence the birth of DEI. But Sharpton wants everyone to know that DEI was never the end goal for Black people. Okay, what's the end goal then? You better say it in this damn article. Okay? Because right now you said two things that we know what you be saying. All right. They came up with DEI. We never called it. Okay. We asked for fairness and equity. They named something. Now they want to end something they named like we asked for it. We also told you all. Okay, I don't want to read this. It's semantics. This is semantics. Okay. And that brings us to the Affordable Care Act and how Congress allows subsidies for the act to expire, resulting in Black folks faced with sharp health care costs. Bro, this is like, when we mean like the whole lift all shit, that's what this is. Okay. Yeah, it hurt us Black folks, but for the real part, it hurt fucking everybody. All right. We just disproportionately get hit the hardest, which why we need to be disproportionately fought for more harder to the things that we need. Like, bruh, we need an anti-Black hate crime bill for real, man. God damn. Hell, one of our Black brothers who we gonna talk about next got hit with the shit. If we had an anti-Black hate crime bill, you feel me? Them officers would be in hot doo-doo. I'm telling you right now. All right. It's almost not mentioning that the Affordable Care Act has expired and that you've got people who are having their premiums doubled and tripled, he said. Man, Melrose Mike is right, man. Y'all not listening to the young folks. You feel me? And shout out to my elders, man, that's on code. You feel me? Shout out to y'all, but this old nigga problems, man. Young folks, we already can't afford healthcare and shit. I'm talking about people that's like 40 and under. And at that point, like we're not really young either. We mid-age. Nigga, we can't that healthcare shit, double the premiums and stuff. And real talk, let's be real. You can change your premiums at the end of the day. You could change your deductibles. I know. I do it with car insurance. You can do it. You could change your deductibles. All right? Man, you know what would cancel this out where we wouldn't have to worry about deductibles because we'd be able to pay it? Cash reparations. I'm just saying. Cash reparations. Think about it. The cash. We'd be like, oh, the premium triple? God damn, it tripled. Pay it. We pay it like we pay our taxes. Okay. Stop hitting us with nothing burgers. They're disgusting. God damn. They are changing voting. They're changing the economic arrangement with the Black community, and they're changing the healthcare while they got us out fighting each other. At this point, everybody fighting each other at this point. Shit, it's a whole lot of infight. All right? But look at this, y'all. Like, real talk, there's a bunch of nothing burger. With the voting thing, real talk, they talk about voter IDs. We got our fucking IDs. Man, most Black Americans got their ID. Okay? Always have your ID on you, though, because it is against the law to not have your ID on you. I know it's weird as fuck, but yeah, they can. You don't have your ID on you. You feel me? Most time, they don't want to arrest your ass. Most of the time, police officers don't be wanting to do certain shit because it's paperwork. They don't be wanting to fill out certain paperwork. That's why they don't give you, like, it's like, with certain shit where you don't have your ID, they might run your name and shit, but man, it be paperwork they don't want to do. All right. But anyway, we read through all of this. This was basically a nothing burger. Hey, Black voters, y'all have nothing to worry about. The voter stuff he talked about, that's voter ID. We have our IDs, Black Americans. And if you don't have your ID, I mean, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Shit, go to the DMV. Wait in that long ass line. Actually, the lines ain't long no more. They got kiosks and stuff. They got robots doing certain things. You can get your ID. Now, I think the only if you're a felon, right? And I think are they changing that law? Is it? I don't know. I think you might can vote. Let's look it up real quick. I think you might can vote. Let's look if you're a felon. Let's look it up. If you're a felon, can you vote if you have your ID? All right. And shout out to my fan sector, the audience sitting in on this lovely Saturday. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. Daryl is in the building. Feel me? Shout out to my brother Daryl. You know, one of the shadow banners, one of the members of the channel, alongside with my other brother Ricky. Got, you know, he's another shadow banner. If y'all want to become a shadow banners, join the network. All you gotta do is hit that join button, and it's only 99 cents, y'all. That's less than the 99-cent store. Think about it. The 99-cent store, everything in that motherfucker is now $1.08. But you can't change it to the $1.08 store. That don't ring the same. So with that being said, I'm lower than the 99-cent store. You feel me? Hell, at this point, I might as well say this. Y'all already doing it. I do appreciate it because y'all are tuning in. You know what I mean? But the notification bell so you know when I go live. So you know when I go live. Hit that notification bell. Okay? You know when I go live. What y'all been doing? I hella appreciate it. Y'all are much appreciated, for real. All right? Man. Now, we gonna read this right here. Let's make it bigger because it's kind of small. There we go. This says, yes, in California, a prior felony conviction does not block you from voting as long as you're not currently serving a state or federal prison term for a felony. If you are on probation, parole, blah, 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 or federal super, you can still vote. Okay. And then let's do, okay, what about the other states? All right. Wow. So there you go. Voting rights after felony conviction vary widely across U.S. states. So it goes state to state, y'all. So state to state, y'all. You can vote in prison? Look at that shit. It says always allowed, even in prison. Maine, Vermont, Washington, D.C. Wait, hold the phone. Hold on. Wait a damn minute now. Hold the damn phone. Oh. Where the hell is my other sound effect? Hold it. You can vote in prison? I didn't know that shit. Wow. After prison only, 22 states. After full sentence, about 15 states. California is one of them. Okay. Case by case. So it is different. It differs. I told y'all, we're going to learn over here. We're going to learn something. All right. Now, do I want to talk more about Al Sharpton and these non-factors of threats to us black voters? You feel me? Because he named the Affordable Act. That's what medical shit. That don't have nothing to do with us voting. Okay. And then the third thing, well, I don't even know what to tell you with the third thing because he didn't mention the third thing. The man didn't mention the third thing. This article, Phoenix S, Haley, like you didn't mention nothing. You didn't mention nothing. So what am I supposed to do with this? All right. Anyway, let's hop into the next topic. In the next topic, we got our good brother Afroman, and he's talking about hell, he had to move out of California because he said it's hella racist. And shout out to Dewan B. He said, yes, California is the most racist state. I wrote a breakdown showing how Los Angeles does its racism. Check it out. Dewan, we are going to check it out. We're going to read it after we play this clip. Shout out to the greatest music historian on the planet Earth, our good brother Dewan B. And now we're going to listen to our other brother, Afroman, tells us about the damn racism in California.
California, I believe it's the most racist place in America.
What are some of the ways you saw racism baked into California society that you didn't see in the South? Like maybe something that was more behind the scenes?
Okay, a racist cop in the South, he thought he was better than me. He didn't like me, but he'd still be polite. Good morning. You look like somebody we're looking for. We just need to make sure you're not him, and we'll let you go. And I'm sorry for the inconvenience if you're not this guy. A California dude was more unapologetic and kind of happy. Even if I wasn't the guy, he was still kind of happy. He treated the N-word bad. You know what I'm saying? So California had more unapologetic racism. Mississippi had a traditional, understandable racism, but it wasn't. It's there, but it wasn't. It's not as rude.
Yeah. And also,
it's a little more classier racism.
Yeah, like Colonel Sanders style racism.
Classy racism.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You know, they feel how they feel, but, you know, everybody know what's up in the South. But LA is up for grabs. So everybody wants to spray paint on the wall, claim their territory. You know, everybody want their own piece of paradise, and they don't want to share it with, you know, another nationality or group or whatever. So if you think about LA is the most segregated city in Los Angeles, you know.
You mean in the state or the country?
I'm going to say in the country. Of course, you know, Mexicans outpopulate everybody, but there was a time when each race stayed somewhere in the city. The Mexicans had East LA, blacks had South Central Washington, Compton, white people had West LA and Hollywood. They had the beaches, Santa Monica, you know, all that good stuff. And it was a real segregated city. It's the most segregated city. 3 racial riots, probably even more, you know what I'm saying? Like, blah, blah.
Well, there y'all go. Well, there y'all go. He right about that shit, yo. You feel me? I'm from, y'all don't know I'm from Oakland, aka the town, you feel me? I start seeing how the whole segregation and the whole like gentrification shit start happening, you feel me? Especially real talk, I really saw it between the late 90s to the early 2000s. But man, the town hella, like the Oakland hella segregated like that. You had the Asian folks in their little area, you had the black folks in their area, you had the white folks all in the hills and shit like that. And then you feel me, it might be people sprinkled in between here and there. But yeah, California is segregated as hell. Hell, I probably have people that live in California throughout different areas of California, from like Bakersfield to Fresno to probably Sacramento to Vallejo, all that shit, and they can tell you how segregated California is. It's like I'm telling you, bro, the racism out here in Cali is very, very covert, right? Because they not all about it like that, unless you know it's real talk. You know what I mean? Most of them police officers, Cali, right? I won't say all because I done had a couple of good interactions with police officers. Like these niggas was really trying to help. Like, you know, It was kind of weird, but they were trying to help. Shout out to the police officers. You feel me? One was Asian and one was like Hispanic. You feel me? But the rest of them, yeah, what Afroman was saying, where it's like they kind of happy to try to get you and shit like that. They do be like that. From the town all the way to Dago. You feel me? I remember I had an incident one time in Santa Barbara. You feel me? Where it was Halloween. And I think it was my sophomore year and shit. Went out there, you feel me, celebrate Halloween and stuff. Man, this rock-headed bimbo took I had my Curious George around my neck, part of my costume. She snatched the shit off, broke the book, ran off. I ran after, snatched my shit back, because it's mine. She trying to steal it. And I'm like, give me my shit back. You feel me? And then the cops ran up on us. What up, FBA Combo? Our brother in the building. What's good? What's good? But FBA Combo, I'm just talking about this racism out here in California. You feel me? I'm talking about my Santa Barbara incident that happened with the police. All right. My mic's still bad. Oh, you know why? This why FBA Combo. Now how my mic sound? I bet you it sound better. It sound a lot better, huh? Put a 1 in the chat, bro, if it sound better. I know it is. It's because I had the sound on when we play these clips. You feel me? Sometimes I forget to turn the sound off on the window. But I guarantee it sound way better now. Anyway, I'm telling you, I forgot to turn off the sound, bro. I got you, bro. I know. What I did was there's this sound thing. So when I play clips, you can hear the clip. You can hear the sound of the clips. I have to turn that off. So when I don't turn that off, it gives like a slight echo, right? So that's all I did. I just turned it off. But anyway, in Santa Barbara, this one rock-headed bimbo tried to take my Curious George. I had it around my neck, right? It was part of my costume. She was really trying to steal it. Like she was booking it. I booked it after, took it. You feel me? Took my shit back. I was like, give me my shit back. Police came over to me. They started questioning me. They asked for my ID. One of them was like, are you from Oakland? Are you affiliated with a gang? There's a lot of gang members out there. I'm like, so I'm talking to the Hunky Patrol today, huh? I'm like, no, I ain't affiliated with no damn gang. Matter of fact, I go to San Diego State. I'm an upstanding citizen. I am a college student, which don't mean shit. Real talk. It's some gang members that be college students too. Boy, I'll tell you, coming to San Diego State, anyway. Like I said, you feel me? So Afroman was right about that. You feel what I'm saying? Actually, since FBA Combo, goddamn police got involved with her trying to steal my shit. They didn't even chase after her. I'm like, she the assailant. They was like, nigga, you black. You the assailant. I'm like, God damn. Anyway, since you came in FBA Convo and we talking about how Afroman said that like California is like one of the most racist places in America, and I just gave y'all a story how, you know, I dealt with the shit. You feel me? And we gonna read an article from our good brother Dewan B. Talks about how California is hella racist. I'm gonna play this clip for you, bro, so you get the context of what I'm talking about. All right.
California, I believe, is the most racist place in America.
What are some of the ways you saw racism baked into California society that you didn't see in the South? Like maybe something that was more behind the scenes?
Okay, a racist cop in the South, he thought he was better than me. He didn't like me, but he'd still be polite. Good morning. You look like somebody we looking for. We just need to make sure you're not him, and we'll let you go. And I'm sorry for the inconvenience if you're not this guy. A California dude was more unapologetic and kind of happy. Even if I wasn't the guy, he was still kind of happy. He treated the N-word bad. You know what I'm saying? So California had more unapologetic racism. Mississippi had a traditional, understandable racism, but it wasn't. It's there, but it's not as rude.
Yeah. And also,
it's a little more classier racism, you know.
Yeah, like Colonel Sanders style racism.
You know, like, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You know, they feel how they feel, but, you know, everybody know what's up in the South. But LA is up for grabs. So everybody wants to spray paint on the wall, claim their territory. You know, everybody wants their own piece of paradise and they don't want to share it with, you know, another nationality or group or whatever. So if you think about LA is the most segregated city in Los Angeles, you know.
You mean in the state or the country?
I'm going to say in the country. Of course, you know, Mexicans outpopulate everybody, but there was a time when each race stayed somewhere in the city. The Mexicans had East LA, blacks had South Central Washington, Compton, white people had West LA and Hollywood. They had the beaches, Santa Monica, you know, all that good stuff. And it was a real segregated city. It's the most segregated city. 3 racial riots, probably even more, you know what I'm saying? Like, blah, blah.
Well, there y'all go. You feel me? And see, FBA combo, you see how I turned it off? I got to turn that on to play the clip so y'all can hear it. I just be forgetting to turn it off so I ain't fucking echoing, having bad audio. You feel me? I appreciate you, though, bro, for real. But yeah, man, back to California, man. Yes, man. The racism here, bro. We got to deal with funky ass politicians from Nuri Martinez to Kevin De Leon up in LA. Then in the Bay Area, we got to deal with this funky ass broad, Chang Say Sao. That's really her name, y'all. Asian broad doing all types of fraud in the town. And y'all see how bad the homelessness and how just the areas all fucked up, all effed up. You feel me? God damn. And then in Dago, you feel me? I'm doing my Inspector Gadget work right now, and I'm trying to see where is the money funneling to? Because real talk, San Diego, out of all of California, is probably one of the nicest spots out here. You know what I mean? Everywhere you really go in Dago, kind of streets is clean. You feel me? It's businesses usually thriving. Hell, it ain't really hella crime like that out here. And the so-called bad part of San Diego, Southeast, the shit ain't bad. It's like really developing and shit like that. I work with a lot of people that's from like the Southeast and businesses out there. So you feel me? But what I keep hearing complaints is the money, like where the money going. So we have a certain politician, you feel me? Monica Montgomery, and she's supposed to be giving the money within that region. So I'm about to do my homework. I just haven't had time to because, you know, I run another organization where I write grants and shit. And so I've been writing hella grants for my client. But yeah, I'm going to get into it, though, because that's the more of the main thing is where is the funding going? Is this really going to black, specifically, hopefully, Black American organizations out here in San Diego? Since we such a small percentage out here, you feel me? But anyway, back to California being hella racist. Yes, it's like it's very covert racism. You feel me? It's like Afroman was saying, like out there in the South, you feel me? It's like these niggas is polite, even though they could probably have the goddamn Confederate flag on their motherfucking car. They just like, look, man, you live your life, I live my life. You got your views, I got mine. Hell, they be like, hell, we probably drink a beer or something together. You feel me? Out here, these niggas they really trying to undermine you, undercut you. You feel what I'm saying? They be on the bullshit. You feel me? You feel me? Like out here, they trying to undercut you economically. You know what I mean? They trying to undercut you with a smile to their face. They trying to like it's all with the money out here in California. The main thing that we dealing with, us Black American Californians, is the money and gentrification. They're trying to displace us and make us move either more inland, or they trying to make us move out the whole state, just all in general. So a lot of motherfuckers is moving to Nevada. They're going to Vegas. You feel me? Arizona, Phoenix to be exact. You feel me? It's out here. You know what I mean? So And see, that's the thing too. It's like, I'm glad I'm giving y'all this perspective because besides maybe like, you know, Tariq Nasheed and Dewan B, because, you know, we live out here. They live in LA and shit. I live in San Diego. So we live out here on the West Coast in Cali. It don't be a lot of us talking about what be going on in Cali in that regards. You feel me? Because we have a lot more people in the Black media. A lot of them are like either in the South or on the East Coast. So they're very good at telling us what's going on over there. But when it comes to the West Coast, and that's what I be hearing too, it's like they want to hear more about what's going on in the West Coast when it comes to us foundational Black Americans. You feel me? So that gentrification and the money shit, if it comes to grants, contracts, and stuff, that's where we're struggling at. And that's what we have to deal with. We have to deal with a lot of covert racism when it comes to those regards. But they'll smile in your fucking face. That's for damn sure. You know what I mean? But they ain't. They'll smile in your face, but be rude about it. They be like, nigga, what the fuck you doing here? They be like, what the hell? Y'all seen it? Barbecue Becky in the town, Lake Mary. You feel me? My Black brothers and sisters, they are just out there barbecuing what they usually do at Lake Mary. Here come Barbecue Becky, smelling like 3-day-old mayo. Come and call the cops. That's what it is. Just imagine that. Just in many pockets in California. That's what you got to deal with. You feel me? But anyway, do I got anything else I want to show y'all before I play the slapper of the day? And then I'm going to open up the stage and the phone line because I want to hear what y'all got to say about these two topics. Let's go over here and read this article. All right, from our good brother Dewan B. You know what I mean? He wrote this. It's on Incense and Ashtrays. Beyond Gang Culture, How Policy Reshaped Black Los Angeles. You feel me? And he from Los Angeles. Born and raised, never left. So he know. Black Los Angeles has long been reduced to gang culture, but the reality is far more complex. From historic culture hubs to modern hiring barriers. There you go. You know what? I ain't even gonna say it. He gonna say it in the article. What another thing that we struggle with as Black Americans in California. This piece examines how access, policy, and perception, not gangs, has shaped economic outcomes in LA. All right. And he wrote this March 24th of 2026. For decades, South Central Los Angeles has been flattened into a single story. One built around gang culture, violence, and dysfunction. It's a narrative that has traveled far beyond the city itself, shaping how Black Los Angeles is understood nationally and even globally. It is repeated so often and with such certainty that has come to feel like fact. But like most convenient narratives, it holds just enough truth to avoid scrutiny while obscuring a far more complex and far more consequential reality. It begins with builders. Okay, this is Biddy Mason, y'all. Okay, founder of the first African Methodist. I can't even read this word right here, y'all. Episcopal. I think I got it. Church, which was established in 1872 in the city of Los Angeles. So shout out to our Black American brothers. First Black American Methodist church, you feel me? And it's Biddy Mason, y'all. From the earliest days of the city, Black Angolians were part of its foundation. Figures like Biddy Mason helped establish Los Angeles as a place where Black people could own land, build wealth, and create community in a society that often denied them all three. By the earlier 20th century, that foundation had expanded into something far more powerful, a thriving, self-sustaining ecosystem of business, culture, and civic life that stood as one of the most vibrant Black communities in the United States. Look, our Black American brothers and sisters. You feel me? Beautiful, beautiful. Central Avenue became its heartbeat, a West Coast Harlem where jazz wasn't just played, it was defined. Musicians, entrepreneurs, and audiences converged to create a culture economy that shaped American music itself. Just blocks away, Broadway functioned as a commercial spine filled with theaters, ballrooms, businesses, and institutions that sustained Black Los Angeles both economically and socially. Your father's memory of James Brown performing at the 54 Ballroom isn't just a personal story, it's evidence of a fully functioning culture infrastructure. Ooh-wee. Hey, the one B is debunking all you Sambo bootlicks and you tethers out there all talking about, man, you black man don't never got no structure. Y'all don't build no institution. How come you can't build it right now? How come you can't build it right now? Motherfucker, we built institutions. We built them. But then you know what happened? Boy, somebody from the Hunky Brigade get mad. These niggas making too much money over there. We're gonna burn it down now, pal. It be that shit. So then we had to rebuild. For you ignorances. Anyway, institutions like Malcolm X Moscow on Broadway reinforced that this wasn't just entertainment. It was political, spiritual, and communal life intertwined. This was not a marginal community. It was a thriving one. And then it was disrupted. What did I tell y'all? Hold on, told y'all it gets disrupted. The constructs of the 110 and 10, the one, I said 110, 110 and 10 freeways cut directly through these thriving corridors, displacing businesses, fracturing neighborhoods, and permanently altering economic flow of Black Los Angeles. Y'all see what happened? And you know how they did it? Eminent domain. What had once been connected became divided. What had once circulated within the community was redirected outward. Infrastructure in this case was not neutral. It reshaped the geography of opportunity. At the same time, Black excellence in Los Angeles continued to reach extraordinary heights. Architect Paul Revere. Let me say that one more time again, because some of y'all be acting like we never had architects and stuff like that. We never had engineers way back in the day and shit. Architect Paul Revere Williams designed some of the most iconic structures in Southern California, leaving a physical imprint on a city that still stands today. Community leaders like Ted Watkins build programs aimed at sustaining economic and social mobility with Black neighborhoods. We've been doing this shit, y'all. Man, I hope this article right now make y'all feel kind of good, because it's like, man, it's making me feel like, bro, we've been doing this, and we still build it, and we still construct it, even through all the bullshit. Anyway, mobility with Black neighborhoods. These were not signs of a community in decline. They were evidence of one still fighting to maintain what it had built. But beneath that surface, the conditions were shifting. The story of gangs in Los Angeles is often told as it began with Black communities themselves. It does not. Before Black gangs existed, there was organized white groups targeting Black residents, which were gangs. KKK, gang. Hell's Angel, gang. Spook Hunters, gang. I know the Sambos right now, they head exploding right now. And yes, I have Sambos and tethers watch my broadcast. I'm going to read y'all some of the comments. Okay. Targeting Black residents, groups like Spook Hunters in South Central, exclusionary beach gangs in places like Ladunda Bay, and broader Southern California gang cultures that include organizations like the Hells Angels. Black gangs did not emerge in isolation. They emerge in response. As documented in Bastards of the Party, early Black gang formations were rooted less in random violence than in protection organized responses to a lack of institutional support and external threats. In many cases, those same environments produce political consciousness. Some individuals move toward organizing, education, and activism with connections to movements like the Black Panthers. Hold on, I got to do this, y'all. And shout out to the Black Panthers. Which a lot of programs that, you know, the Black Panthers invented, we still use today. You feel me? And the FBA said, I want to see you on TikTok and YouTube at the same time like everybody. I got to figure that out, bruh. I'm trying to figure that out so it can integrate well. I got you, though, bruh. And I still got to figure out the mic thing on TikTok. I think I might need headphones. You feel me? But where was that? But particular spaces where access to high. Okay, no, we was right here. We was right here, y'all. Blah blah blah. Rooted in response. You feel me? With connections to the Black Panthers, particularly in spaces where access to higher education existed. But that trajectory did not continue uninterrupted. The Watts uprising in 1965 marked a turning point, not the beginning of dysfunction. Come on now. The one be debunking a lot of shit that these motherfuckers be talking about when it comes to Black Americans, y'all. But the breaking point of conditions that have been building for years will follow is not the reinvestment one might expect in the aftermath of such a moment, but a series of policies and structural shifts that would deepen the divide. Okay. I'm gonna have to read this on my off time, y'all. I'm gonna have to read this on my off time. You know what? This is what we gonna do. And I'm going to make this like more of a thing at the end of the week. So if I do a broadcast either Friday or Saturday, we gonna read this because we gonna read the full thing. Okay. So let's get to a point where we'll stop. We will stop right here where this low rider is at. We're gonna stop right there. So we're gonna read this full thing. All right. We're gonna read this full thing. So we was right. Where was he at? Right here. The Watts uprising in 1965 marked the turning point, not the beginning of dysfunction, but the breaking point of conditions that have been building for years. Okay. But the breaking point of conditions has been building for years. What followed was not the reinvestment one might expect in the aftermath of such a moment, but a series of policies and structural shifts that would deepen the divide. By the late 1970s and into the 1980s, those conditions intensified dramatically. The introduction of crack cocaine, okay, in Los Angeles, combined with the federal war on drugs, transformed entire neighborhoods. Investigative reporting by journalist Gary Webb would later point to the broader system that intersected with this moment, raising questions about how such conditions were allowed to take hold. Before this shift, conflict in Los Angeles often played out through culture, dance crews, as you see right here, the Lockers, performances and competition groups like the LA Lockers provided outlets for identity and rival that did not rely on violence. So motherfuckers, they weren't shooting, they were dancing, they were pop locking, they weren't popping guns. Now, it might be a little fisticuffs because at the end of the day, everybody fight. Hell, I done seen clips on Twitter of Asian niggas fighting over rice-a-roni. I done seen some Indian niggas fight, you feel me, off who gonna do the goop soup. Okay? So everybody throw hands at the end of the day. I don't want to hear that shit. All right? But it wasn't no guns or nothing like that involved. And they barely fought. As you can see right here, Dewan said they didn't really rely on violence. Okay? But as the economic social landscape changed, so did the methods of survival. Guns replaced dance floors. Economics shifted overnight. Groups like the Crips and Bloods formed within this environment, not as isolated culture phenomena, but as responses to rapidly changing conditions. The music that followed, particularly from artists like NWA, did not create this reality. It documented it. Albums like Death Certificate by Ice Cube, classic-ass album, released just months before the 92 uprisings, served as warnings as much as they were expressions. They reflected a community already at its breaking. All right, we're going to stop it right here, y'all. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to put this in the chat because y'all might want to read this on your off time, right? You feel me? But what I'm also going to do, I'm going to save this, right, in one of the bookmarks, and I'm going to make a new folder, and we're going to read this. We're going to finish this from Dewan B. I like what the info that's being put out here. We are going to finish this next week. Or try to finish it, you feel me? So shout out to our brother Dewan. You know, he's building up, showing how California became one of the most racist places in America, and how the type of racism that we have to deal with as Black Americans in California. That's what he's showing y'all. That's what this is building up to. Okay? Oh, damn. Hold on. We had this up. I got to keep this up. Anyway, we about to get into the slapper of the day. Then I'm going to open up the phone lines and open up the stage. If y'all want to come up here while I do the back end of the show. And this is going to be a long show, y'all. This is going to be a long one, y'all. All right? Now, I don't like to try to go over an hour and a half. So this might be one of them hour and a half shows. All right? But anyway, slapper of the day, y'all. And I had to take it back, y'all. I had to take it way back. You feel me? And we about to slap from one of the legends, the Bay Area legend, E40. Ooh, you feel me? E40 Water. Oh, shit. Bay Area legend. Come from out of way of Vallejo. You know what I mean? Got all the wordplay in the world. From this album, G Hits. This classic right here.
Hopping over barbed wire fences like I had
playing it, yeah, yo.
Right. She was so damn strong, she used to hold my motherfucker. Thought you thought they in the mother.
Shit.
Just motherfucking canister.
Let me put it in the chat for y'all. So y'all can stream it if y'all want.
Hard time.
You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, you know I gotta check the face. Yeah.
Selling pills for the church red-handed. Caught me stealing money out of her. Got branded permanent with scars on my back. Cause I used to get it beat with racing car tracks. But now me got no. Using the conference call on my hands, free car telephone, looking like I'm talking to myself. You can read it up real quick, like chopping it up like talking about if I ain't in Japan, I'm in the back. Or if it next doing here and hitting bowling alleys. Or if it at the shooting range, me and Banks say off with the golf course. With Burton Hanks, give me my proper with the other side of this world. Give me that on doctor. Sitting on the porch. Watch my kids play basketball in the backyard on a 40 by 63 foot long sports court. What?
Very gigging out there. Yeah.
Everybody ain't. That's what's in the check it out. I got the game from my uncle St. Child. Used to bank across the street at Wells Fargo, but I was real rich. Just think, I used to sit the bitch. I remember getting this spot. Get my stuff up, follow the whole dance, so work late afternoon, wait for the outside of the love. Ready to rock next to me, that somehow make my titty to the back of the cafeteria by the vending machine department. Got my fitness to the apartment complex over there by the railroad tracks around the people's continuation high school, somewhere up in like this, behind Janae's. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I don't like, yeah. See the white collar crime, hooking up, Charlie Hustle. I got a Charlie Athletics, I'm doing a compilation. Should I go with Funky Back? I tell him, yeah, that's the done. You know my business. You know get my cover in my book. Independent shit. I'm a chicken nigga. That's the psych about this. Jump off. It's the focus. I'm off. If he's up there, look at he's like, hold on. A motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You can either be at this shit or you can be gone with this shit. And you look at it and you think, hold on, let me translate this shit. Let me translate it into some more. Let me liquidate my motherfucking revenue.
Revenue.
Woo! You understand? All right, but look, check this out. Sprinkle motherfuckers, PlayStation Tennessee. Shit you about this motherfucking game or get physical situations that goes down in the motherfucking soil. I ain't bullshit, nigga. It's too many in this game. I can't stand the same. I gotta get money,
Yeah, that's a very classic right there. That is nostalgic for me and people that are from the fucking Bay. Yeah, it might be nostalgic to you too. That was slanging "Yeah Yo" by our legend E40 off the album G Hits. God damn, man. Put in the chat for y'all if y'all want to check it out. E40 most definitely got more slappers of the day that I'm gonna slap. You feel me? But with that being said, we are on the second end of the show. We all Bay Area out to the day. You feel me? Let's go. Hold on. Did he too? I know this one too. Yeah. Anyway, we opening up the phone lines. Y'all want to call in, talk about Al Sharpton, and we got 3 major threats as black voters. You feel me? Or if you want to talk about Afroman, talking about the racism out here in California is the worst in America. The number is 619-609-7383. Star 67 if you want to block your number. Also, you want to come up on stage, here is the link. If you've been up here before, you don't need to cam up. But if you've never been up here before, you got to cam up at least in the backstage. So I know you ain't on no weird shit. Because there's a lot of you weird motherfuckers out there that do some shit to try to demonetize the channel. All right? Once again, the number is 619-609-7383. Star 67 to block your number. Okay? Now, y'all know on the back end of the show, I'll be having other things I'll be wanting to talk about. Okay? And we ain't talking about that again. Damn, that was cold-blooded. God damn. Anyway, we got is this nigga retarded? Is he the first retarded mayor ever? Like Brandon Johnson got to be retarded. Shout out to my people that's, you know, retarded that watch my show. You feel me? I love y'all. You feel me? But then, I mean, what? Chicago mayor links restaurant industry to slavery as tip wage fight intensifies. I'm sorry, retarded people. This is an insult to retarded people. This nigga something else. What the hell is? I mean,
I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
Should we read this? We're gonna read this, but look at this other headline. What, man? I'm just tired of y'all motherfuckers, man. Egg slut. Are y'all seeing this? Egg slut. I'm sorry I even wasted y'all time showing y'all that. And look at this, man. The tethering goes on. Look at these mother. Hold on, man. Look at this. Shout out to FBA Damo. The brother says, y'all come look at these tethers. See why you tethers, you would never be us. And that's what we mean by tethering, man. Using our shit undermine us. FBA, 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 FBA. Look what they have in FBA stand for, though. Fly Boys Association.
I beg your pardon.
I need a tether drop. God, hell.
Hold the fuck up.
God, man. Yeah, I don't got a tether drop, man. I gotta get one, man. I gotta get one. God damn.
Oh no! Fuck you, bitch! Oh no!
Fly Boys Association. FBA. These niggas. What's that flag? Is that Ghana? Is that Cameroon? I don't fucking know. Fly Boys Association. This is why you fucking idiots out there. You feel me? This is why Tyreek trademarked the term. Just how was it Al Sharpton or Jesse Jackson who trademarked the term African American? He goes, who coined the term African American? Who coined that term? Jesse Jackson, Reverend Jesse Jackson, RP, our brother Reverend Jesse Jackson. You feel me? In the late 80s. Damn. He popularized it, you feel me? But let's look at this though. When did African American become a term? Okay? When did the term African American come into existence? And shout out to my fan sector of the audience. I do appreciate y'all tuning in. You feel me? Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. And also, if y'all want to become a shadow banners, man, shout out to my shadow banners, my members of the channel, from Daryl to Ricky, man. Hit the join button. You feel me? It's 99 cents, man. I do appreciate y'all. You feel me? Anyway, the term African American first appeared in print in 1782 in a Philadelphia published sermon titled "A Sermon on the Capture of Lord Cornwallis," where the anonymous author, author self-identify as an African American. What's this? What's this Marcus Garvey? Why the fuck is he anonymous? Occurred in 18. Africo-American. And then Afro-American by 1831. Okay. Then it got popularized in 1980. And I want them to be identified. Who was the author? Okay. This is why you have to, you feel me, by Tyreek, trademark the name. Because, okay, we got shit like this. Like, niggas go. And if they get paid from it, where'd the money go? Right? Because they clearly trying to get paid from the FBA, just the pure traction that we have within the algorithm and all that shit. These niggas trying to cosplay our shit again. God damn. You feel me? Let me write. Well, I don't need to write this because the term became popularized in the 80s. Telling y'all, be a whole lot of convoluted shit going on. Anyway, let's read this from Peanut Head right here. Brandon Mayer Johnson, he said that, the restaurant industry is slavery. He gonna try to get them. He gonna be like, next thing you know, he gonna be like, this is a reparation too. It's the protest, the industry. Like, man, this nigga's slow. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson linked the restaurant industry to slavery Wednesday as he defended his push to eliminate the tip wage, doubling down after surviving a city council effort to block the policy. Johnson's remarks came after the Chicago City Council failed to override his veto of a measure that would have halted the city's phase out of the sub-minimum wage for tipped workers, a policy set to raise base pay to the full minimum wage by 2028. That is opposed by restaurant owners who warned it could drive up prices and cut jobs. Y'all see who Brandon Johnson, y'all see who he for. I mean, the motherfuckers off The Bear would be ecstatic about this. Watch the show The Bear. Y'all understand. Y'all understand once y'all watch that. Here we go, black and brown. I mean, I still haven't been shown the brown side. Show me a brown activist that's fighting for us black Americans to get tangibles. Please show me that. I am waiting. Where is the brown activist? Where is Julio? Okay, where is Juan? Talking about, yeah, black Americans, they should get reparations. And these are the reasons why. Where is Juanito saying that shit? Gabriella! You feel me? Margaret! Javier! Damn, at this point, show me a fucking brown that means Hispanic, Latino politician fighting for us black Americans getting anything. God damn. He called on Chicago to challenge city council not to do stuff like take wages away from black and brown, saying most workers in the service industry who rely on these tips are minorities. Oh, God. All right, I don't want to read no more of this shit. This shit killing my brain cells. Y'all can't tell me, brother, right here. This nigga, man. He look like the slow little what's his name? Darrell? What's that nigga name? Is it Darrell? Y'all know what I'm talking about. He from Chicago too. Lil Rel. I think it's Lil Rel. Yeah. Lil Rel the slow version. God damn. Y'all ever seen that Rick and Morty episode when the nigga is making clones of himself, but each clone he make is a derivative of another clone that gets slower and slower? Well, damn it, Brandon Johnson is like the fourth derivative of Lil Real. Yeah. Nah, this is crazy. Ozempic Real, man, you gotta chill, bro. Now I'm concerned. This nigga skinnier than me. God damn. Man, Ozempic is the new crack. Okay. All right, y'all. We about to get out of here. All right, I don't really got anything else I want to show y'all. Show me. Actually, I lied. I do got one more thing I want to show y'all, and it's from TikTok itself. I gotta show y'all. Oh my goodness, and I gotta play. Now, both of these creators are becoming my favorite creators, right? You feel me? We got hold on, I don't mean to do that. My bad, y'all. Let me go back to my favorites. So I'm gonna play his video another time. Oh, where's it at? Oh, it didn't save it. It didn't save the Rula. It didn't save his video. I bookmarked Rula's video. But Rula, man, I gotta find another video, bro. I played one of his videos before, bro. Hilarious. And then other bro right here. What the hell is his name? Dapper Kid. Oh my goodness, bro. This shit be hilarious, bro. Hold on. Y'all be ready. All right. I gotta you know what? It's not the ticker. I want to show the ticker. I gotta figure out how to make this smaller. Okay, but I'll do that on the back end of the show. We're gonna watch this video from Dapper Kid, and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. All right. Hold on. Where's the sound? There we go. Right in front of you.
Well, speaking of this video, when we cleaned him.
What happened? No, what happens when we clean him? Why did you stop? Why didn't you keep going? Why didn't you continue to tell us what's going to happen when you start cleaning them? You got scared and just gave up? You just chucked it.
For y'all, it says deviant possum stew preparation. How to clean and prep meat.
And turn the camera off like we're not on the edge of our seat. We need to find out what happens when you clean them. How could you not tell that bro was alive? Look! The nigga's heart is beating in the photo. I could tell his heart is beating in the photograph. He looks alive as fuck. I don't even see a wound on bro. He's unscathed. He's literally biding his time. Did you not know that this is what they do? Are you not the possum expert? That's a possum, right? If you're the expert, you were going to teach us some stuff about possums and how to clean, cook them, and eat them. But you can't tell that he's alive. Wow. Since you want to sit here and eat possums, I don't want to see no black reaction from you. I don't want to see you flinging him at the first sign of danger and cutting the camera off and going on about your day. No! No!
Yeah.
Go catch him and show us how you intended to eat him. I got to see it.
Well, speaking.
First of all, this nigga Dapper Kid is hilarious, man. Shout out to Dapper Kid, man. God damn, bro. I gotta give you the air horns, man. Oh my. Second of all, if y'all want to follow, bro, you feel me? Yeah, I'm putting his channel in the chat. Y'all go follow, bro. All right. Third of all, man, hey, this possum kind of look like Roland Martin. Kind of funny. And then fourth of all, bruh, hey, you got a point though.
Well, speaking of this video,
like, bruh, playing possum is like, you the possum expert, you should know these possums.
Clean him.
What happened?
God damn, man. Oh, shit. All right. Phone lines is closed down. I will play your voicemail on the next episode if y'all leave a voicemail. 619-609-7383. star 67 to block your number. Okay. Yeah, we about to get out of here, y'all. The two main topics we talked about. The three major threats to black voters. Basically, Al Sharpton's conch, Al Sharpton getting skinny, and Al Sharpton getting keep fed butter biscuits. Them is the three main threats. All seriousness though, y'all, he said the three main threats is basically voter ID and the Affordable Care Act. The third one he didn't even mention. He didn't say that Trump is bad. That was it. Like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta do better. All right. If y'all want our vote, we want tangibles, goddammit. And then the other thing, California being the most racist place in America. Yeah, California racist is very covert, is very detrimental, and is very sneaky. And yeah, man, they'll smile in your face and then call the police behind your goddamn back. Now, the racism does not mean it don't exist in the southern parts of the states. And you feel me? I feel like New York racism the same as Cali racism. And Midwest kind of get thrown in there too. I heard Chicago like the most segregated fucking goddamn place in America, to be honest. California might be a close second. All right? If y'all want to call in about that, leave a voicemail. Y'all know the number. Also, send a ticker below, too. Anyway, we about to get out of here. We reached our hour and 30-minute mark. I don't like to go no longer than that. I like my episodes to be anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour. But if we really cooking, we will go an hour and a half. All right. Shout out to my fan sector of the audience. Hope y'all having a lovely Saturday. I do appreciate y'all. My FBA fam. You feel me? My Black American fam. You know what I mean? Black people on code. Everybody that was in the chat today, from FBA Combo to my brother Daryl. Y'all all are much appreciated. You feel me? Shout out to FBA Combo helping me out with my mic. Probably sounding janky right now because I forgot to turn off the damn sound. But anyway, shout out to my brothers. You know what I mean? And the tiny minuscule allies, y'all should be doing this loudly and proudly. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Real talk to shout out to my brother Daryl being a shadow banner and Ricky being a shadow banner. If y'all want to join the channel, it's 99 cents. You feel me? I got hella exclusive ass content on the back end. The more members I get, the more exclusive stuff I do. Also, then y'all able to use these fly ass emojis. You know what I mean? Which I got more emojis. Where the hell's my emojis? God damn. You feel me? I can't even see what I'm putting. There we go. We got the emojis right here. You feel me? More emojis I put down. More exclusive ass content as y'all join the damn channel. I appreciate y'all for real. Now the other side of my audience, you fucking stink. Actually, we about to go over a little longer because I said I was going to read the comments, and God damn it, I'm going to read the comments. All right. And I'm not even going to read the shit y'all said when I do with the new party. God damn, y'all stuck on stupid. You feel me? And also, I'm not only reading the bad comments, I'm going to read the good comments too. From Black Polo 715, when I talked about the NAN convention recap, he said, "You better thank you, union member." Shout out to this brother right here. If you get the joke, you get the joke. Anyway, damn, they really commented on the new party stuff. All right. And then we got Slim Shady goddamn reject flunky right here. Look at this avatar, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. Do y'all see this? This is a whole white man. But look what he says though, y'all. Look what he says. Okay. He says, and this is off. I said, on this day, I had to show our Black American culture. He said, been around well before America was even discovered. But just a suggestion, but using clothing items made by slaves isn't the best thing to call your culture. Music, though, I ain't gonna disagree. Slim Shitty, shut the hell up. The hell you talking about? I said fashion, okay? Fashion deals with all types of clothing. Yes, that's part of our culture, clothing. Fashion. I'm putting it in there. Not so Lin. I don't like how you said not so Lin. That make it sound too close, like you saying you feel me? You not fucking with Solon and shit. Okay? Solon, you ain't mad. I don't like this. You feel me? Ain't nobody listening to that Mayo babble. All right. We got another person, you feel me? Noble King T, shout out to this person. He said, shout out to the homie Melrose. He got my vote. You feel me? It ain't the comment right here. All right, where we got Willa 9791. When I'm talking about Pan-Africanism, you have no comments. Help you out. Team light skin nigga. Fuck out of here. You ain't helping shit out. Actually, he commented. You know, I'll take it back. You helping us discover who a damn tether or not. Talk about he helping. Get your ass out of here. And then this when I talked about us black men, how we dealing with like the employment BS where they either underemploy us, you feel me, or when they do employ us, they hella janky with our money. We got a dweeb right here, JIR4, and his avatar is a robot. What he put, the robot that put the thumb in his ass. He said, entitled to everything, ashamed by nothing. Just like how your mama ain't ashamed about them knees being very strong for certain reasons. Why her throat got a 6-pack? That is. And we got another dweeb, same clip. You feel me? He's saying, stop crying. You did not come in the same. That's the thing. They can tell you're one of those people walking around, don't appreciate shit, with a chip on your shoulder, waiting to suck my. What the time. See, this to show y'all I don't be reading these comments. What the hell you mean by waiting to say? Oh, waiting to say suck my dick. I thought it was said waiting to suck my dick. I was like, what is this nigga talking about? Whoa, white people. Whoa, FOH. Boy, if you don't shut your Pee Wee Herman, leave it the beaver ass up. God damn. All right. And we got one more, and it's gonna be the last one. This from the same clip where I'm talking about us black men when it comes to our employment, the BS that they hit us with. We got Optimism Luke. And he got an avatar of somebody with a paper bag over his head. He must not want to show his face because he probably looks like Shrek mixed in with a little bit of what's that? Count Dracula. You feel me? Just ungodly amount of ugly. Bruh says it's because they were able to negotiate better than you. No, wrong. You fucking idiot. Okay? We was working at a convenience store. The fucking set fee was flat. You feel me? We talked about numbers. It was flat. Everybody came in from what they said that everybody comes in and get this amount. And she came in and didn't. And she didn't know shit. We was training her monkey ass. And she got paid more than us. Well, more than me. The other person that worked there, besides the two owners, they were there hella long and got paid way more. So no, stop the bullshit. This negotiating shit. Shut your goddamn filthy mouth. Or I put goddamn Madonna soggy titty in. Anyway. Say it's not them being white. Hold on, y'all. This goddamn mouse be fucking us sometimes. Quit having racist loser mindset. Get your grind set up. Oh my God, man. This nigga most definitely a dweeb. This nigga got a poster of Screech on his wall. Get your skill set up. He most definitely also next to Screech, he got Myron Gaines laying in the bed with that one white dude. And get a better life by your own efforts. No one holds you back in America. Only you. You fucking idiot. Optimus Luke, take your cat goddamn penis out your mouth and listen. I told you that these motherfuckers underpaid. Okay? In that clip. Okay? Like I said in California, this reverts right back to how I say to how they do in California. They fuck up our money. So in a sense, it'd be like, well, we're not holding you back. Yeah, but you're making it extremely fucking harder. Which in a sense can be looked at as being held back. Because now my time that could have went to other stuff or my money that could have went to other stuff. Now it can't happen. So Optimus Luke, every nigga named Luke too, be on bullshit. You feel me? This Luke, Luke, you feel me? The some call him Uncle Luke. You feel me? Luke Skywalker, that nigga was on bullshit too. God damn. Anyway, and there's more here, y'all. These niggas talking bullshit. You don't want to win. Well, put your avatar in the damn thing and stop putting the gerbil that cleans out your colon. Anyway, we about to get out of here, y'all. I've been babbling enough. You feel me? Fan sector of the audience, I appreciate y'all. Hating sector of the audience, I just read y'all stink ass comments. I'm through with y'all. We will be back at this. We will be back at this. I'm your favorite broadcaster's favorite broadcaster. All right. Just hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. And yeah, if you want to join the network, it's 99 cents. I appreciate y'all. We out of here though.